be honest, right?
Okay.
What makes a man instantly, and I do mean instantly, unattractive, even if he looks good?
Well, like I've said, if they're a bit of a cock, a bit of full of themselves, it's very unattractive.
Okay, but like define being a cock and full of himself. Like,
You
what
know,
does that look
just
like?
you know, just like he's more interested in what he looks like, and he's not giving the girl any respect or you know, a bit of tender loving care. Then no,
So he's
not.
placing himself way up here.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Okay, understood. Thank you. Question number 2. What's something a man can do that seems attractive at first, right? Seems attractive at first,
Yeah.
but after a while it's like it gives you the ick. It's like, I don't want this at all in my life. Get this man away from me right now. But at first it was attractive.
Yeah, I like old-fashionedness, you know, buy you a drink and have doors open for you and chairs pulled out. But then if it's too much, I like to be kept on my toes a little bit, so yeah.
So you don't really want princess treatment, is that what you're saying? Yeah, circle of
Yeah, I don't like princess treatment. No, I love it.
Queen treatment?
Oh, queen, I don't mind, yeah, but princess is a bit, yeah.
Right. What's something that men think women want but is actually completely wrong? Like women do not want it at all, but men think that they want.
Yeah, so well, obviously men think we just want everything.
Okay.
But for us,
Okay.
we don't want none of that. We're very independent, strong women.
Okay.
Yeah, so we don't want none of that shit.
What is it that you don't want? Like, be specific. What do men think you want that you don't? So you're saying you don't want to be like, you don't want to be have things paid for, you don't want to be taken out.
Actually, I'll take that back. Actually.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I like things paid for.
Yeah, exactly. Wined and dined. What?
Yeah, I like to be wined and dined.
So what do you not want?
Oh, I'm trying to think now.
Exactly.
I just want them to be nice to me.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take all that back.
So basically, you want everything.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Alright, you want everything. Me too. Yeah. I want everything too. Have you ever ignored a good man because he was too available? And I know you have. I know you have. I get that feeling. But stop me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, I probably have. Yeah.
And what is it about a good man being too? Jesus Christ! What is it about a man being too available? Right?
You see, this is the thing, innit? We like the chase. We like a little bit of.
It's a bit of challenge.
Yeah, like a bit of a challenge.
So you're saying you don't want to completely know where you stand?
Yeah. Well,
you want there to be some mystery?
Yeah, a little bit of mystery.
So basically,
says me who's been with my husband for 30 years.
30
but yeah.
years?
Yes.
So you guys met when you were 5?
Oh, bless.
There we go. But how old are you?
I'm 54 this year.
Don't look at me.
Oh,
Don't look at me, you gym rat. You gym rat. By the way, how many push-ups can you do?
I can do quite a lot now. Yeah, quite strong.
About how many?
My son Peter. You know what? I don't know. I've never counted actually.
Yeah, but I could do like 50.
I don't know. I'm not going to get down and do it now because I've had too many Malibu and Cokes. So
yeah, if I hadn't had a couple, I'd be like, all right, lay on my back and I'll do some with you.
Okay.
Anyway, so last question.
Yes.
What is the difference? Now, it's been a while since this has been a question that you would need to answer. So you're going to have to cast your mind back to the early 90s. But what's the difference between a man who's for fun, for physical like interaction, and a man that's for relationship? Like, how did these two? How do they differ? How do they differ?
Well, it's completely different, isn't it?
Well, talk to me. I don't know.
The relationship thing is you do, nice things, and you're a bit guarded.
No, I'm saying him.
Oh, really?
How does he differ? But we can get to that as well. But I'm saying like the man for relationship, how does he differ? So what's the difference between like relationship man and like, fun time man?
See, well, for the fun time man, you don't even know what to know what his name is. You don't need to know his name.
Okay.
You can have some fun.
Okay.
But obviously, the relationship man, you want to know everything about him.
But what does fun time man look and feel and sound like is what I'm asking.
Oh, it's completely different to what your relationship is.
So what you're saying is there's a feeling that you can't quite put into words.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Okay. And how do you treat fun time man as opposed to relationship man? Hello. Can you come in? So we're doing an interview. Can you answer this question? All right. What is the difference? Yeah. You're basically talking. What is the difference between a man who's for fun and a man who's for a relationship?
Yeah, of course.
No, what's the difference?
Yeah, what's the difference?
Yeah, the difference is that a man who's for fun is like, they're looking for, as a uni student, man who's for fun is looking for a one-night stand, isn't there anything serious, isn't there for a date, whereas a man who's serious is looking to actually treat you well, like.
What makes a man instantly unattractive even if he looks good?
If he's he's like different in front of his friends.
If he's what?
Different in front of his friends.
Ah, so like with you, he's all like warm and lovey-dovey.
No, not even like warm and lovey. I was like nice. I feel like, especially like at this age of like 18, 19, 20.
Yeah.
If you're like nice in front of your friends, that's a big green flag. Whereas if you're a cunt in front of your friends, don't be
See, I told you we don't like men that are cocks.
Yeah, like if you're a cunt in front of your friends, it's such a red flag.
That's such a strong word.
Cunt.
Jesus Christ! All right, last question.
I need a picture chip out of my friend's
Last
back.
question.
Okay.
What is something men think women want, but they get it completely wrong?
My hair's proposed. I feel like men most of the time think you want money. Like it's not true.
You don't want money? No.
No.
So what do you want? Talk
I
to
actually
me.
couldn't care if a man had wanted
Again,
money.
30 years on. Yeah, a bit of money would be nice.
All right, so what?
But I would say more security. Like safety, security.
But then security come from money.
No.
No?
Security comes from like being safe with
Oh,
someone.
you mean like emotional security?
Yeah.
Okay.
Men are mostly like, from my experience at least.
From your, you know, this is a good generational divide.
It is a good generational, because I'm like that.
I love your joke. Hey, wait, sorry. I love
Doesn't
Thank
she
you,
look
thank
glamorous?
you,
Doesn't
thank
she?
you. I've been to a very glamorous do down the
No,
road.
but I would also say like men my age can be quite insecure, like about everything, including money, like everything. So I'd say security within that sentence is more important.
All right, lovely. Thank
I'm
you.
so thanks. I'm
That's good. Yeah,
Oh, good. I'm freezing my little off now.